Have you ever noticed something uncomfortable? A lot of people who earn decent money still feel financially tense. Not poor, not struggling to survive, just permanently behind. And the strange part is, on paper, they're doing everything right. Let's talk about why that happens. Imagine a fairly normal situation. You're in your late 20s or 30s. You live in the US, Germany, the UK, or another developed economy. You have a degree, a stable job, and your income is higher than it was 5 years ago. Let's say you earn the equivalent of $70,000 a year. After taxes, health care, and social contributions, your take-home pay is roughly $4,000 a month. Nothing extreme, nothing luxurious, just solid. Now the money starts leaving. Your rent or mortgage takes $1,500. A car payment or lease takes $450. Insurance, fuel, and maintenance add another $250. We haven't talked about anything fancy yet. Student loans or past education costs take $300. Credit cards, used mostly for convenience, take $200. You're now down to about $1,300. Groceries, utilities, internet, phone, subscriptions, and basic social life quietly absorb $900. What's left is $400. That $400 is supposed to handle savings, emergencies, investing, travel, and peace of mind. And this is where the tension begins. Because from the outside, this person looks successful, but internally, everything feels tight. The mistake isn't laziness, it isn't a lack of discipline. The real issue is more subtle. Most middle-class earners build their lifestyle around monthly payments, not total cost. That's the psychology trap. A car doesn't feel like a $35,000 decision. It feels like $450 a month. A phone doesn't feel like $1,200. It feels like $45 a month. A lifestyle upgrade doesn't feel permanent. It feels manageable. But monthly thinking hides cumulative reality. Let's slow the math down. That $450 car payment over 5 years is $27,000. Add insurance, fuel, maintenance, and depreciation, and that car quietly costs over $40,000. Not in one painful moment, but in small, forgettable pieces. The same thing happens with credit cards. A balance of $8,000 at 19% interest feels harmless when the minimum payment is $200. But over time, that balance can cost $15,000 or more. Nothing exploded, nothing went wrong, it just drained quietly. Psychologically, this happens because humans adapt very fast. Once a higher income becomes normal, comfort becomes the baseline, and anything below that feels like loss, even if it's financially healthier. Middle-class earners don't overspend because they're reckless. They overspend because normal life is designed to scale with income. Bigger salary, bigger apartment, better car, more subscriptions, higher expectations. The system rewards stability, not flexibility. Over 10 or 20 years, the cost is not just money, it's optionality. Someone earning $70,000 for 20 years who saves very little might retire with stress and dependency. Another person earning the same amount but keeping fixed costs intentionally low quietly builds leverage. Not wealth as a status symbol, wealth as breathing room. Financially intelligent people don't feel smarter than others, they just ask different questions. Instead of, can I afford the payment, they ask, what does this remove from my future options? Instead of upgrading automatically, they pause, not out of fear, but out of clarity. They understand that comfort today has a long shadow tomorrow. And they don't hate money, they don't chase it either. They simply refuse to let invisible decisions hard code their future. If there's one takeaway here, it's this. Being financially stuck isn't about earning too little. It's about locking too much of tomorrow into yesterday's decisions. Awareness, not guilt, is what creates change. If this perspective helped you see money a little more clearly, you can support the channel by liking the video or subscribing. That's all.